Hi, I am not a CPST, but I just got the EasyTurn 360 and I already have a Graco Turn2Me, and I'm a very visual person, so I thought somebody else might like to see the difference between the two because they are very similar. I just installed, this is the EasyTurn. I just installed it to a very similar position as the Turn2Me, which is right here. And we've had that for like a year and a half. And in my opinion, they're one of the most compact rotating car seats out there. And I'm gonna try to show you the difference. Might be better from the other side. But the EasyTurn is slightly wider, in my car at least, than the Turn2Me, and I have a Volvo XC60. It's a 2023 model, so the headrests are actually, they're stationary, but they're very flat, if you can see that. So a lot of people say that the rotating car seats don't work with unmovable headrests, but the 2023 model that I have, the headrest is very flat. So when it's time for me to use the tether, when they're forward facing for both of these car seats, it does work. I tried it, I forward face them. But this is the EasyTurn. You engage it like that, and it rotates. And it stays in that position. And you can turn it if you want. You can rotate this one forward facing. And this is actually what it would look like installed forward facing, because when you install it forward facing, you actually install it rear facing and then twist it to forward facing position. So it works very well in that position. And the Turn2Me does not rotate 360. So in order to get it into forward facing position, you would have to reinstall it. But these are both on incline level 2, which is a moderate level, not the most upright, and it's still level. And you can see in my car, at least, I have a SUV, not a very big SUV, but I still have plenty of room for a passenger, and the seat can go up and down, so I can fix it however I want. But even the driver's seat, my husband is 5'10 3/4", as he likes to say, and he has plenty of room in his position. I'm gonna go back to the other side so you can see the Turn2Me. I love the Turn2Me. I love the way that you engage it. You just lift up on the handle there and it turns. And so, like I said, it doesn't go forward facing, but it does go sideways, and it makes it very easy. And so that's in level 2 as well. And so you put it in whatever level you need to get it. I'll show you the little bubble. So on the EasyTurn, you've got this blue indicator here, and on the Turn2Me, you've got the classic bubble indicator to make sure that they're level. And for both of them, if you change the incline, you do have to adjust the install a little bit, not by much, but I feel like the EasyTurn, when I adjusted the incline, I had to reinstall it a little bit more than the Turn2Me, but that's how much room. And the difference is about an inch, I would say. I have all the seats in a pretty comparable positioning, and I would say the EasyTurn is about an inch wider than the Turn2Me is. But yeah, just in case somebody wanted to see what it looks like, what both of them look like side by side. They both do forward facing. The Turn2Me also does booster, so you get more life out of it. That's what the front seat looks like for my car. So they've got enough room, I would say, for a passenger. I'm sorry about the glare. You can engage the seatbelt back there. And this is the Turn2Me and the EasyTurn. So yeah, this is a newer car seat and I haven't seen many reviews on it. I haven't used it yet, obviously. I needed to make sure it fit in my car first, but so far installing it was easy and rotating it is easy, and I'm basically going to use it rear facing as long as possible and then switch my toddler into it forward facing when she reaches that age, and be able to rotate it while it's in forward facing position. So that's going to be very nice. And hopefully by the time my youngest one needs to be forward facing, I can switch the older one into a booster, but we'll see. So we're gonna have a back and forth trading, I think, between these two, since this one is a 2-in-1 and the Turn2Me is a 3-in-1 with the booster. So yeah, but I really like Graco as far as how compact they are. They're just, in my opinion, the most compact out of all of the rotating car seats. And I compared it in the store to the Evenflow, and online the Evenflow Revolve says that it has like a 31-inch depth, and that was like in the, when you ask a question about, will this fit in my car, that's what they say. It's like, we don't know if it'll fit in your car, but it has a 31-inch depth when it's in rear facing mode. And so I was like, what would that kind of look like? And when I measured my car seat with the back, like I'm only at like 27 inches maybe. If I had to keep pushing the front passenger seat up a couple more inches, that my husband wouldn't be able to sit there. So that's why I went with the more compact version, even though the Evenflow Slim and Extend version does go up to 50 pounds rear facing, which was very enticing for me. But I figured if I end up needing to go that route, I would worry about it later, because I feel like I have very average sized kids. So I feel like we're gonna make it to 5 before we need to switch to forward facing. Cross my fingers. But yeah, so that's what they look like, and hopefully this was helpful to somebody out there, because it was driving me crazy not being able to see any reviews really, or any actual descriptions about the EasyTurn.